Thursday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I am Miriam Longe, and with me, as usual, are my favorite ladies. White kids in the building.
Yo. Good morning.
Morning. How have you been?
I have been fine. I'm fine. Gosh, I slept early yesterday. I couldn't wake up this morning. Man. It's not easy.
What happened? What did you do before?
It was my brother's birthday on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday to you.
So I was so exhausted. I was snoring and I was awake. My eyes were open.
Okay. You could hear yourself snore.
I say I was awake.
Yeah, I'm snoring.
I'm snoring. Have you seen that one before? That's me. I could hear the TV. I'm sure my eyes were open, but I was snoring. I said, what kind of sleep is this? This is how exhausted I was.
But you were not with Okutio because, snoring women don't give up the right. They don't give the right vibe.
No.
You were by yourself.
I was by myself.
Okay.
I was with my grandchildren.
Okay. You're allowed to snore.
What is all this? Meanwhile, I don't understand.
Meanwhile, it was, they all said that it's not going. In fact, I disturbed his sleep. I said,
No, you don't snore. You should say you sing. That's how you say it. You sing in your sleep.
Canary.
Maybe you used to hear people who snore, so it comes to you. Because I hated snoring. I used to hear people who snore. Then I got married.
To a snorer.
For the first 8 hours of my wedding night, I was looking at him like, how are you even sleeping with this level of noise? But it was me who couldn't sleep. Now, it's almost the reverse. So it's just there. It snores peacefully. I love his snoring now. I'm already used to it. But my own, she don't say, Mommy, you are snoring. I said, it's not me. I said, can you have my phone? Record me if I do so. And they will record me and I'll hear it will just be breathing slightly. It was not, sorry. Maybe because I used to hear people who snore, now I'm doing it. Maybe.
You're just getting old.
Getting older. I'm not old.
You are getting there now, you're 40-something.
No, I'm very young. Very young.
It's okay.
When you compare to me, I'm 65. So.
Exactly.
By 20 years, no more 20, I could have
plus
had you.
Yes. Yeah, my mom. That's why you're my best friend.
Fresh is in the building. How are you?
I'm fine.
The freshest of the friend.
Thank you. You should allow people to snore. Allow me to snore in peace. If you love me, you love me.
No, Amaka, you cannot deaf snore.
How will I not snore?
No, you cannot look like this and be snoring. No, there's something wrong.
Please, I snore and I snore unapologetically. If I'm tired, I snore well. Stretch my hand and my leg and snore. So that when someone is snoring, I feel like you're having a good sleep. Like you're exhausted and you're sleeping deeply. That's my mindset. Because my husband cannot even hear alarm. That's my mindset. I said, I envy you. Like, you're really sleeping. Sleep. That's the kind of sleep they are.
But medically, when you snore, it means that there's something wrong.
I don't think so because there's something I posted yesterday. I said there's a sleep that I've not slept. I'm craving, and that when I sleep now, that sleep I've not slept. That sleep there's a sleep that my body still needs to sleep. So if it's this snort that will help me sleep that sleep, please snort, come. I welcome you.
But those were the kind of one I slept the other day that my eyes were open, I was snoring. I've not seen that one before. That one I was awake and I was snoring.
There's some kind of snoring that causes relationships, so I better let
I beg you, the person should rest.
I'm snoring.
Just never ready. How are you, my darling?
I'm sure that your husband has just kept it a secret from you that you are disturbing him in the night.
He knows to tell me that I only sing. He can never tell me I snore. You sing, oh my God, you whistle in your sleep. That's how we say it. Okay. My social media person did something that really embarrassed me. I was so upset. You know the gifts that we got from Larry Olushola? I gave her the video that we took to whatever. I didn't realize that in the caption, she made it about he gave me wedding anniversary gift.
Let's go on so bad with social media.
I wanted to say I was gloating.
Let's go on so bad with social media. I wanted to say I was gloating yesterday that my kids, they will suffer because internet Wi-Fi has expired. Guess what? Their father renewed it.
Wow. Let's go on a short break. On the break, we'll talk about what they've done. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll take today's top stories in the newspapers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us. We're starting our newspaper review this morning with The Nation. Major headline: Senators, reps to decide retaliation against South Africa. Anti-migrant actions a dent on Mandela's legacy, says federal government. Government's 1 trillion naira treasury bills oversubscribed by 860 billion naira. It's a challenge for reform sustenance. My experiences from VATSA, Oka Coup by Abdul Salami. UK jury clears Desiani of corruption charges. INEC gives recognition to Gombe-led SDP. Telcos accounted for 7.8% of GDP last year. Terrorist Halilu sentenced to death by hanging, and kidnappers being recruited in Edo. What story do we have first?
Major headline.
Okay.
So the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianca Odumegwu, was speaking on behalf of the federal government on, the xenophobic attacks and the reaction of the Nigerian government while on a TVC interview on TVC News. She, talked about how it is important that the Senate and the House of Representatives decide what is going to happen going forward. She says that they have a constitutional role to play in determining Nigerians' response and what our diplomatic engagements will be with South Africa, or what we must do to halt the attacks on Nigerians and their businesses in South Africa. And that, I think, is calling out the House of Reps, because I took the story thinking they finally took an action. Mm-hmm. But she was just talking about, how she's worked as the minister, the substantive minister. She was Minister for State until there was a resignation. So she talked about the prisoners' exchange that is going to happen between us and and Ethiopia. They released Nigerians, not released, but Nigerians, the 98 Nigerians who were in prison in Ethiopia that, will now complete their jail term in Nigeria as an exchange, and talked about what retaliatory measures we have to take. And this depends on the National Assembly. She talked about South African businesses here. She mentioned a few. Yeah, she said that these businesses, have never been required to do beyond what is, documented legally here. No individual or protest group has, attacked their businesses, and they've always fared well here. So the government of South Africa not taking a stand is a disappointment, a dent on Mandela's legacy, a dent on their foreign policy, and their policy about foreigners in their country. But at the end of the day, Senate, House of Reps, over to you.
Have you been seeing all those videos coming out of South Africa?
It's getting gory.
Where they are threatening blacks and threatening Nigerian businesses, and then going to the Pakistani and begging them for jobs.
Very, very colonized mentality.
It is terrible.
It's bad.
Yeah.
They're just playing the playbook of the colonialists, the imperialists. It's their playbook. Africans against Africa. Invite the foreigners who will take over your land eventually. Which, anyway, Pakistani and Indians have taken over South Africa anyway. It's not.
So the former Minister of Petroleum Resources, Desiani Alison Madueke, has been acquitted of all bribery charges brought against her in the United Kingdom.
Wow.
Yeah. My God is a God of miracle.
A jury at Southwark Crown Court in London yesterday returned not guilty verdicts on 6 counts, including 5 charges of accepting bribes and 1 count of conspiracy to commit bribery. The verdict followed more than 46 hours of jury deliberations after a trial that began in January. So this judgment marks a significant victory for the former oil minister, who had consistently maintained her innocence throughout the proceeding.
What does this mean for her case in Nigeria? Or is there a case still?
But they also acquitted. The jury also cleared 2 co-defendants who stood trial alongside the former minister. That's her elder brother, Mr. Doya Gama, who is a Manchester-based Pentecostal Archbishop, and also an oil industry executive, Mr. Olatunbo Ayinde. They were all acquitted of the bribery-related offences.
Okay.
Yes, but one of the major issues raised during the proceedings was the absence of direct evidence linking any contract awards to the alleged benefits received by Alison Madueke. Although prosecutors identified several wealthy oil businessmen who allegedly financed the former minister's lifestyle, none of them was charged in the case. Another issue that they also had, another contentious issue involved the handling of evidence obtained during the searches of the former minister's residence in Abuja in 2015. You know, defense lawyers argued that investigators relied heavily on what the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission had gathered in Nigeria, while questions remain over whether all relevant materials was actually disclosed.
So will we say she got acquitted based on technicalities? Is that what we're saying?
But then if you don't have evidence to back anything, now there was the point.
Because no point.
Yes, and they said the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, who had appointed her, that he did not appear in person to testify, even though he has sent a statement, you know, and said that most times that I said that most times that third parties provide accommodation, transportation, and other logistical support to government officials during official overseas engagements. But most important thing is that
she's been acquitted.
She's happy and she's been acquitted.
I would like to know, is there still a case against her here in Nigeria?
Of course,
what does that mean?
So there might be, this is a different charge, and we have different charges here, and we were able to establish full forfeiture of most of her assets here.
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe if she decides to come back, we want to see what the FCC will do.
I think they had tried to...
Try in absentia.
No, to get them to deport her.
Yeah,
extradite her.
Yeah.
But they were not successful.
Yeah.
So now they cannot, because since she's been found innocent there, they will not be able to extradite her anymore, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
And
before you take yours, let's take a short break.
Yeah.
When we return, we'll continue with the newspaper review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars. Now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak their truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Just found a new home, your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164.
TV Entertainment.
Thank you for staying with us. We're still reviewing the stories in the nation.
Yeah, the President of the United States has defended his interim agreement with Iran and saying that it averted a global economic catastrophe. He says the deal is due to be signed tomorrow. It will lead to the opening of the Strait of Hormuz, clearing the way for unfettered movement of ships and the consequent easing of economic strangulation. He also said if Iran doesn't obey him or doesn't abide, not obey him, abide by the agreement, he's going to bomb the hell out of them.
He couldn't.
He said we are going to bomb the hell out of them, Iran, if they violate the agreement. I don't want them to. I want them to honor the agreement. This is at a press conference yesterday.
Wow. What a way to incite anger.
Do you see the people that are on the deliberation table from the Iran side?
Let's move on to the next paper. The Punch. Major headline, Ekiti decides. Security forces mobilize as INEC moves sensitive materials today. Opposition lawmakers berate Tinubu over worsening insecurity hardship. ICPC defends El Rufai detention as group hires U.S. lobbyist. Nigerian Air Force killed my husband, abandoned me with 3 children. And we have Kwara dragged Saraki to court over alleged defamation. And federal government halts stamp duty deductions by MDAs. What story do we have here?
Okay. Major headline.
Okay.
Ekiti decides. Of course, Saturday is the governorship election in Ekiti State. There are 13 political parties contesting the polls, and they have their candidates across the 16 local government areas, 117 wards, and 2,000 polling units will decide who the next governor will be. The Nigerian Air Force confirmed that they successfully airlifted sensitive electoral materials on behalf of INEC. They said the materials were moved between the 15th and the 16th, following INEC's request for assistance. And they said that they are designed to guarantee secure and timely transportation of electoral materials from Abuja to the designated locations in Ekiti. The resident electoral commissioner in Ekiti State, Dr. Bumi Omosheindemi, says that INEC is fully prepared for the June 20 governorship elections and that beavers, machines are ready, personnel are adequately ready. They have security protocols on ground. About 10,000 NSCDC staff are on ground to ensure that there's full security and INEC is present. So we're looking forward to Saturday. This is the first most peacefully approached governorship election I've seen in Ekiti. This one no get drama.
There used to be.
I mean, with no cash news. They no shop con. Like if I this would be very dramatic.
Yeah.
So I took the story of I took the story on Tuesday of this bus driver who was beaten to death by the Nigerian Air Force, Joseph Okpe. And so his widow has spoken out. She says that she has not received any help from the Air Force. She said they visited her quite all right. The Air Force have said that the officers, they have detained them. They visited her. They gave her 200,000 naira and promised to help her. But she has suddenly no word from them, silence, and that the husband was the breadwinner. She has 3 children. One is 14, one is 10, and the other one is 5. The baby is 5, and that one has even been crying for his father, saying where is his father.
What would 200,000 do? 200,000.
No, but they said it was just to feed
for the week
for them.
Okay.
So that they are going to get back to her, and now they haven't gotten back to her. She has not heard anything, and the kids are hungry. She's even more worried about their education.
Of course.
That he was the breadwinner, Joseph was the breadwinner, and now that he's gone, she doesn't want her kids not to not go to school. So please, Nigerian Air Force, it's your people that did it. Take responsibility.
They should also get justice for the driver. I should have those people. I know they've...
No, they're in jail. They are being detained.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but they should not cover up.
So the federal government has directed all ministries, departments, and agencies to immediately continue the deduction of 1% stamp duty from payments made to contractors, vendors, suppliers, and service providers, citing the provisions of the Nigerian Tax Act 2025. The directive was contained in the Federal Treasury Circular dated June 15 and was signed by the Accountant General of the Federation. So according to this circular, the new tax law makes it clear that stamp duty is imposed on chargeable instruments rather than on payment transactions, rendering the long-standing practice of deducting 1% from government payments inconsistent with the current legal framework. The Office of the Accountant General of the Federation stated that the directive became necessary to ensure compliance with the Nigerian Tax Act 2025 and prevent the misapplication of statutory deductions. Every day with this Tax Act, every day we keep interpreting it and explaining it better for everybody involved, all Nigerians, to do better and to apply it better.
Okay, let's move on to the Daily Sun. Major headline: terror groups Mamadawa, Lakurawa members nabbed. Gunmen killed monarch, 9 others injure 11 in Plateau, Kaduna. JAM releases UTME original results slip, outlines guidelines for access. Catholic bishop demands end to terrorism from Tinubu. Nigerians tired of killings, kidnappings. London court acquit Desiani of bribery charges. We've taken that. ACF lays alleged ethnic profiling, deportation threats against northern women in Ondo. Federal government elevating 2027 politics above citizens' welfare. This, according to the Reps Caucus, urges Tinubu to rescue abducted Oyo children, teachers in 72 hours. What story did you take in Daily Sun?
JAM. Very short
JAM,
story.
okay.
Yeah. So JAM, through the public communications advisor, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, this man has outlived every JAM registrar. He says that the JAM has announced that candidates who sat for the 2026 UTME exams can now print their original result slips starting yesterday, Wednesday, the 17th of June. It says this slip, of course, is a very important document for them to go for their post-UTME screenings and other admission exercises across universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. But they're also insisting that, once you print it, look through, verify if there's any error and, any discrepancy on your slip, so you can report for any correction, because, this document would forever carry, if it carries an error, that's how your results will continue to show. Then keep copies of the original slips for future admission-related processes. This document remains one of the key requirements for consideration into any higher institutions.
Okay.
The Arewa Consultative Forum have condemned the alleged arrest and profiling and public parade of northern women by operatives of the Ondo State, by Amotekun anyway. They've called it unconstitutional, discriminatory, and a threat to Nigeria's unity. There was a viral video showing Amotekun operatives detaining a group of northern women and threatening to deport them from Ondo State. They have said that this is profiling. They've called it ethnic profiling. They say, and it's the Constitution guarantees freedom of movement and residence and lawful economic activities regardless of ethnic and regional background.
Okay.
I believe they're within their rights to complain. Ethnic profiling is a no for me, And he says the women were engaged in legitimate economic activities, and that public humiliation of citizens could fuel tensions and undermine national cohesion.
But you need to be careful. I understand that there are fears here and there, but you need to be careful in your investigation.
Yes, especially if they were going about the legitimate businesses.
We need to be careful.
We are all doing it. We're all doing it. In Lagos, people are saying, see them, they've come. Let's stop it. Let there be evidence against whoever.
Yeah, so the Archbishop of Lagos, Most Reverend Adewale Martins, has expressed concern over the worsening security concerns and security situation in the country, declaring that Nigerians have become exhausted by the persistent wave of killings, kidnappings, and violent attacks. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, CBCN, has expressed concern over the worsening security situations too, and Archbishop Martins described insecurity as the nation's greatest challenge, saying it has continued to inflict pains on citizens, and every day we wake up is one issue or the other, that this has now become a daily routine and occurrence. And he's pleading with the government that security agencies need to be properly empowered to do their duties and encouraged to face the risks associated with their profession. Everyone is tired. The government at all levels and the security agencies should do more. This affects everybody. It's so painful that we Nigerians were now numb to waking up every day and hearing of this kidnapping, insecurity. It's so sad, and I just wish and pray that something can just be done.
Yeah, let's move on to Vanguard. Major headline, Japa, only 55,000 doctors left to treat 220 million Nigerians. No considerations for fuel, telecoms, taxes. Federal government replies IMF. Lagos CP allays fears over terror threat at Pan-Atlantic University, deploys drones. My take on Kwara's next governor, former information commissioner. UK court acquits ex-petroleum minister Alison Madueke of bribery charges. Worry delineation our position going forward, according to Ijo Urobo leaders. Unfortunately, that's all we can take. We can't take the stories in the paper, in the Vanguard right now, because we've run out of time. So we're going on a short break. When we return, we'll take our first hot topic for the day. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars. Now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the black table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women we shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Entertainment just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164.
TV Entertainment. something for everyone.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know, Sha. Cause fake logs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for real?
No, no cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them, oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express. Premium gist on cruise mode. Always first. Always legit.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Jess is right. What you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Marriage is often built on love, companionship, trust, commitment, and intimacy. But what happens when one spouse says those needs have been missing for years? A woman has sparked intense reaction after breaking down emotionally in church, alleging that she has endured years of infidelity, emotional neglect, abuse, and a sexless marriage. According to her, her husband has not been intimate with her for over 13 years. Yet, despite the pain she described, she insists she has no intention of leaving the marriage. Please, let's watch this video.
As I did so what if my husband don't do me? If not be God, I'm not sure I'll feel forgive her. As I did, my husband will give me 15 naira. I won't buy something of 100 naira, I'll collect 15 naira. I go put my own joy. I can't get all my husband property. I'll take and knock my shares. Now me buy all.
You can hear.
Welcome back. Okay, so the video we just watched is about a woman, you know, just talking about being in a marriage, and for many years, 13 years, she actually says she hasn't been intimate with her husband, and we're asking, can a marriage survive without intimacy for over a decade? Is her decision to stay a sign of commitment or a sacrifice too far? Are we hearing the full story? What could drive a woman to publicly reveal such deeply personal struggles in a church service? Was this a cry for help, years of pent-up frustration, or both? And what about her husband? How might he react to seeing his marriage become a viral talking point? Finally, should marital grievances be aired publicly, or are there times when speaking out is the only way to be heard? What are your thoughts on this, ladies? And of course, our viewers, we'd like to hear your thoughts by joining us on and call us on 020-1635-2013 or 0902-416-3440. You can join us live on DSTV channel 164 and tweet us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. Ladies, what are your thoughts?
Okay. This woman is not alone. This is a very common thing. A lot of marriages, after a few years, they start to go through this. When the couples, you know, will to fight for the marriage starts to dwindle. So one party usually has the upper hand. In her case, it's the man who has the upper hand. In some cases, it's the women who deny the men sex, and you know they have the upper hand. Sadly, in her case, she's not taking. You know, a man does not cheat. It's women. No, a man does not. African
yes,
tradition.
he does
a
not
man
cheat.
does not commit
Adultery. Yes.
It's women who commit adultery because, you know, Africa is very deeply patriarchal. And so, let me not speak it in Yoruba, but it's women who they accuse of such things. So she cannot even have an outlet to meet that mutual need. Because now 2 adults marry, 2 adults have the mutual need. 2 adults either deny themselves or 2 adults can actually meet it. Sadly, she's not taking that alternative. I don't encourage it. My faith does not encourage it. So, as a Muslim woman, I would have asked for divorce. I would not do 5 years of a sexless marriage. I have to be, God forbid it, maybe unable to have sex.
I don't get
maybe
that.
health-wise, something's wrong.
Okay.
Because he has a right to 4 wives. So he can have outlets for it. When it is my case, it is except I'm not able to do it that I will not have divorced him.
Okay.
Because I cannot be found wanting of any adultery in any case. But these are the realities of most marriages. In fact, some divorces, I usually ask my women who are women clients in divorce cases that, hey, before you reach this place, the 2 of you did not jam each other in the bedroom and, you know, maybe found a way to resolve. You know, was there no sex in marriage? You'll be shocked at how many women says for years, no sex. I had a client once, it was 12 years of no sex and she was faithful to him. She withdrew, we didn't finish prosecuting her matter. She was faithful because of the brand of Christianity she practiced. She didn't believe in divorce from that brand of Christianity. And she was going to do or die like that with him. But she later withdrew the divorce process because I think she found out he knew he had violated his marriage and he would put her at a risk of a health condition. He had, you know, contracted something, and decided he won't touch her again. But he was touching the kind of women he thought he had exposed to. So while she was being faithful, hoping that he hated her, he wasn't talking to her, he was so guilty, he was avoiding her. And so she just came and said, she's withdrawing. We begged her that we're at a stage where we finally got, you know, as our court processes, where we finally got a good day to get. She says no, she will withdraw because now she just wants to support him because he's terminal. So women do most of these things that we see that, you know, will shock you, but these are not unknown things. The problem we have is how society leaves you to resolve it. So if a party in a marriage thinks, oh, I will withdraw sexual relations to punish a partner, male or female, what outlets do the partner have?
Okay.
You know, those are the things I will talk about, but I'm so sorry for what she's going through. 13 years.
13 years, and she's insisting on staying and she's going nowhere.
That's
so maybe, I don't know,
the
video didn't really go so far. So let me see the points that I can take out from the video because we watched it. One, for 13 years, they haven't been intimate. But every day at 5 a.m., he'll get out of bed to go and be with someone else, a young girl on their street. So, as you said, he's taking care of his needs. She's not. And then every time she needs something, financial, anything, she even give an example. She wants to buy something for 400 naira. He'll give her 50 naira, you know. So financially, she's carrying the burden. But above all, she's insisting that she's going nowhere. She's going to stay in that marriage to get that. She's going nowhere. So that's what we're dealing with.
So for me, I feel for her, but she lost me at the point where she now said that she's not going anywhere. I wanted to help talk about her matter. But when she now got to that point where she now said that despite everything, she's not going anywhere. What do you want me to do now? She's going to fight battle for someone that doesn't want to fight for themselves. Madam, if you're not going anywhere, then stay now. Why are you coming to disturb us now?
Okay.
I don't understand. Like as in, Nigeria is already hard. So if you don't want to love yourself, respect yourself, enable a man to continually disrespect you, teach your daughters and your children that it's okay to be disrespected in that manner, and they embody the fact that maybe this is what marriage is all about, and then mess them up mentally to be a problem to another child that they will meet tomorrow. Madam, now how can we help you? I can't help you.
It's not that easy.
I still don't understand why, Opo, you made this decision that you're not going anywhere. Why did you come to the church now to now embarrass the man and now put out your dirty linens in public? As you the manager for house, if a Kukuma continue to the manager for house, we do not need to know.
In that video, the pastor, is there, he listens to her, and he also agrees that she cannot divorce him. He also, I'm telling you,
privately now gone to meet the pastor. She's not need to publicly put it out there. Because at the end of the day, we help. She still wants to stay.
Usually, these testimonies is also a way to teach the whole congregation.
Okay.
So he said to her, which I found, which we'll discuss after I come back from the break, he says to her that she should find a way to encourage him, entice him to come to church.
Yeah.
So let's go on a short break. When we return, we hear YK's perspective, and then we'll dig more.
Wisdom.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars. Now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Just found a new home, your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164.
TV Entertainment. Something for everyone.
You guys, this was just about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know sha. Cause fake vlogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TV Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
real? No cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me I love them oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they
Thank you for staying with us. So we're going to play that video we were trying to play earlier. We had to take it down because to fix some technical issues, but that's been fixed now. Let's take a moment to watch the video.
As I did here, so what if my husband don't do me? If not be God, I'm not sure so I'll feel forgive her. As I did, my husband if he give me 15 naira. I won't buy something of 100 naira. I'll collect 15 naira. I go put my own joy. I can't get all my husband property. I'll take and knock my shares. Now me buy all. To the extent he do reach the extent we be say, if they pay, I might not know again. My husband they work, better work. If you know me, you know me. I don't say if I see many people who know me come at the church go half. And people will see beside this woman they enjoy you don't know. To the extent that don't go hospital, do kidney tests, do everything. Doctor say, madam, you know they make love, not cause am. To the extent, my husband a friend there for street for 5 years. I go they beg for more than 30 years. I mean they beg her to sleep with me. To the extent, I go call him, come sleep with me, no go agree. My husband go leave me 5:30 in the morning for house, go meet street girl for 5 years. Then you go tell me make her forgive him. I won't take forgive him. But when I know to God, I no go leave the marriage. Maybe they do and they go. I no go fornicate. If not that one, I go take die, make her die. Bet I no come up for the marriage. I worked for it and I will eat it. Nobody go come conk my children now. And one thing when I dey tell women, pastor, not verse, I dey talk calm. Woman, not do anything with your husband, make your children not know. Make your children they know. Because when you come out, people go they blame you, your children no go see maths, they talk. Many times my husband don't use cutlass pursue me, say go kill me. Many times. On the 3rd of January, now on the 4th, now pack all the cutlass where they ask come out. Everything I they do. But if you see me for outside, the woman fine, no, the woman do this. I never one day take hungry beat my husband. My husband they eat morning, afternoon. If you know me, you know me. For my store, I sit down hungry. $12 I don't go make food. I marry my husband after God now my husband. Then thirdly now a family. And if not be family, me for don't come out. The family stood by me. Like they stood by me. But I'm not sure if you forgive them, but no come out. Oh. But no forgive them. But I know come out.
In the church.
She wants apology.
Once she eats her cake,
What does she want?
Never get.
YK, you heard that video. Let me hear your initial thoughts. Because I have so many of mine.
You see, she needs therapy first. That where she is not the right place. Where she's, let her go to a professional therapist because she's obviously, and if she thinks it's because she's not making love, that's why she has all these diseases. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
just
not just
internalized
yes.
anger and pain
and bitterness.
Anger.
You know. So while she's doing that and thinking she's punishing him or being a martyr, she's deceiving herself.
That's the word.
Because she said the husband is trying to pursue. I mean, if someone is pursuing you, what are you still doing there?
With cutlass.
With cutlass, so she has had to. You know, so she considers herself a martyr. Now, if she's not careful, she will die and leave the children. And the woman that is outside on the street that is going, he leaves 5 o'clock every morning to go and meet, will be the one that will train those children. So she has to now decide what does she want. And then, you see, that's why I said the church where she is the wrong place, because people are shouting, yes, forgive him. They don't know better. They are not professionals. So they are giving her, and she said, no, she not fit forgive him. They are saying forgive him. I think she should forgive him too, so that she can find peace.
She may forgive him in the future, but she needs to first take her anger and take herself out of that situation. Because I'm afraid that she forgives him.
The thing is, yes, take her anger and take herself out of the situation, but she's not ready. She's still saying, I know they go anywhere, and I hear there. Instead of running away because of the cutlasses, she seized all the cutlasses. Has she seized all the knives? Has she seized all the whatever he can use? So she has to.
And YK, do you see it as a way of, in her own mind, she's punishing him? Almost like, I know you don't want to be with me, but I'm not going to leave.
Give you that satisfaction.
Yes.
Okay, but do you notice?
She's punishing him.
You see how smart this man is. You see, because if you want to be stupid, let us clap for the man now that you've enabled his nonsense. The man goes in the morning, 5:30, to go and service himself, right? then he comes back to eat your hot
meal.
Hot akara. And this thing. And
that
I come hot.
That he did
not pay for. You're cooking breakfast, lunch,
and dinner.
Madam, what are you doing? You're doing yourself, oh. You are doing yourself. This man is enjoying life. And then, hey, the man doesn't even want you to go. This one is using cutlass. He's acting Nigerian movie.
He doesn't want you to.
He doesn't want you to go because this life, the man he's in his element.
Best of both worlds.
Best of all
you see, because I don't want a situation where they will say we are advising people to leave marriages. That is not.
Okay, so my question to those people will be: what is a marriage? Is this a marriage? Please. That's my question.
That's what I'm saying. She first has to forgive him.
Okay.
So she can move on. She has to first forgive him. This you are a wicked man. You are doing this to me. Forgive him. Seek therapy, and then do the next best thing for herself. She has to think of number one, because the children that she's protecting by staying there.
Grow her fast.
She's not. Nima, my question is, what is a marriage really? Please.
Marriage is two consenting adults loving each other enough to do life with each other. In Islam, they say it's a relationship that is based on mawaddat and warahmah, a marriage of mercy and tranquility. So for you to look at someone and say, this person, I would not just love them, but I will always consider them in kindness. Because for you to be able to execute all of this, at no point did you take a break and say, I think I'm not becoming the best part of myself, which is being kind. If you feel, I understand her. There are certain hurts and pain that a woman goes through in marriage. You think you can't forgive. It's the same thing when a man finds that their woman that they've loved is cheating. You see some men when they go and take your call.
Oh, okay. I thought you just try and drop that. But let's take a call from Ade. Ade's calling us from London. Good morning, Ade.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, ladies. This story is so pathetic to me. Number one, I have so many questions for the woman. Why can't the family, since the family are behind her, why can't they solve the problem? That's number one. Number two, the church that the woman is going, why can't the pastor intervene and solve the problem? Number three, somebody said something very important. If this woman died, the woman outside will come into the house. So the woman now should protect herself. Either she go into a technology system to satisfy herself or whatever. So if the husband doesn't touch her, she can touch the husband now. At least the husband is food. Give the husband breakfast. The husband will sleep off. Then you touch your husband. Simple. You understand? You are the owner of your husband. So you don't know this is common sense.
Thank you, Ade, for your contribution.
You give him breakfast when he's listening. She should climb on him and rape him, abuse. So this marriage is supposed to be established on love, mercy, kindness. People mistake it for maybe it's generous, it's money. You see, for me, it's the consideration, the kind words. And when men talk about respect as the thing they want in marriage, it's just that you want respect that is looking like servitude. Women want respect that puts dignity in their lives. Yes. So everybody wants respect. A woman does not want to be talked at, talked down at. You know why she's respecting you? Because it becomes like a slave-master relationship. If she's respecting you and you have kind words, you consider her, she's tired, you will help her when you need to. Or maybe you're really upset, but you remember who you're talking to, where you're coming from, her sacrifices. Those are the things women are looking for. Me, I don't know about women that are looking for money. I look for money, but it's not everything. My 17 years of marriage wasn't about money the entire years. But one thing that I'm premium on, the things that have caused fights in our marriage is when I'm spoken down, excuse me, and some men, they get carried away with it. So I think these are the things. A thriving, enabling environment to grow and thrive. This house is toxic to her kids. Yes. And I'm sure that she's thinking it, but there's also the part of the bravery to stand up and move. So it's a lot of work.
It's a lack of bravery.
Yeah, it's a lack of courage to do that.
Let me take this call. Emmanuel is calling us from Benin. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning, ladies. I'm a first-time caller. It's a pleasure to join the show.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. About this hot topic, the first thing that got to my mind immediately I saw this topic was a quote by Karl Marx that says, religion is the opium of the masses. And what it simply means is that religion brings false comfort and numbs the pain of oppression and preventing people from demanding real material change to better their lives on earth. So this particular topic got to me so deeply because it happened in my family, but in a different light. 2005, exactly 15 years ago, 15 years ago, thereabout, my sister was going to get married to a man. Both of them were pastors. And because of religion, the man deceived my sister into a marriage that turns out to be like he was complete infidel. Remember the first phrase the woman made, like, if he asks for money, the man will give something that is irrelevant. So that's how this marriage became for my sister. To a point, my sister endured that marriage for 20 years. But me, as a 15 years old, I thought something was wrong. But my mom, who was a Christian and other people were telling them, telling my sister, But as a 15 year old, I was always boiling that this man is not the right man for my sister. So at the end of the day, my sister bear this tribulation for 20 years. And then the man, at some point, if my sister is pregnant, the man will be saying they are praying. Something that will go for operation, she will say, we are praying, we are doing this, we are doing that. And that's how she did. After 20 years, my sister now said, God told her to leave the marriage. Instantly, I became very upset and said, God did not just tell you now. I said, because religion is a problem in our society or the world at large. I said, because even Christ, as a Christian, did not even come to preach religion. He came to preach love. Once you are in a relationship or you are a union, you do not find love in that union. There is no need spending one day of your life. Now, if you look at that woman's reaction, what she's basically doing is what? Planning for revenge for that man. That act of her saying to herself, I will not leave this marriage, is planning for revenge. If that man in his old age is going to reap what he sowed in the life of that woman. You realize that someday, sometime, if that woman continues that bitterness in that home, which nobody is telling her, is going to poison that man to death one day. And at the end of the day, you find out that the man is old, he's not able to do things he's supposed to do before. The woman will be taunting this man with that thought every day of his life. So the fact is that religion is the major problem in our society. The fact that we cannot preach love is a basic problem. The fundamental of marriage or any institution is love. Once there's no love, there's no way that union should continuously be in existence. There should be love that should be the standard. Every other thing, nobody should tell anybody that.
Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, for your contribution.
You have said it.
Yes.
So we don't like to talk about it. You know, the earlier caller had mentioned the role of the family. This man comes from an enabling family. They enable his bad behavior in this marriage because they are around the woman telling her to be patient. They are around the woman providing distant support. No worry. Now you be the best wife we marry. Is that because of your children? Nobody is considering how bitter she'll be. This same family, if God forbid things happen, that her bitterness now consume her so that she's unable to be kind to the man. Say, now what for you? You know they forgive. You know they shame. You know they forgive. Your heart too hard. That storm your heart be. Because and they would have enabled him to get away with it for years. I see the woman talking about it. But this enabling, this caller that just finished, just sums it up. Do not let somebody rip you of life itself. You know?
I remember some time ago, there was this thing that was on social media. It says Nigerian women in marriages that they will call you and say, my husband is beating me, what should I do? Next thing, my husband has just stabbed me in my chest and I'm bleeding all over the floor. What do you think I should do? The next one, I'm dead, my spirit is hovering around. My husband caused it, what should I do? It's like at what point does a marriage stop being a marriage? At what point do you realize that you're in a traumatic, toxic environment that does not benefit you physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually? At what point then do you take yourself out of that situation? Let's go on a short break. When we return, we will see if we can answer that question for all of us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Every great journey starts with intention. With Airpeace, booking is seamless, and your loyalty is rewarded. every mile brings you closer to exclusive privileges. We've created a travel experience that grows with you, with loyalty miles, priority service, and bespoke benefits every time you fly. From priority boarding to lounge access and upgrades, the more you fly, the more you enjoy. Step into the Air Peace Executive Lounge, a calm, comfortable space to relax before your flight. Enjoy light refreshments and Air Peace Premium. Travel made easy, rewarding, and truly comfortable.
Tired of the snow? Tired of the bad TV signals? Nigeria has gone digital. Introducing Free TV, the national platform for every Nigerian. Get 100 plus channels immediately. Sports, news, and entertainment in your native language with clear picture quality. Whether you're in the city or the village, our satellite signal reaches every corner of 36 states from day one. No monthly subscription, just a compatible decoder and you are set. It's a national asset built for you. Take the show on the road, download the Free TV app and stream your favorite channels anywhere. Starting this May, scan to download the app.
Entertainment. Just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars. Now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment. Something for everyone.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Just found a new home, your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment. Now on DSTV channel 164.
TV Entertainment. Something for everyone.
You guys, this was just about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know sha. Cause fake vlogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. YK, before we went off, I was saying, at what point would is a woman allowed to take herself out of a toxic situation? What is, first of all, I'm looking at it, what is a marriage? When does it stop being a marriage? Is it, as long as I have a legal document saying that you're my husband, you're my wife, no matter how we treat each other, that stands? Or am I allowed to, I won't even call it selfishness, I will call it selflessness, to look at a toxic situation, something as bad as what she has just described, and take myself out of that situation? When is a Nigerian woman allowed to take herself out of a situation that is no longer a marriage, in my opinion?
You asked Nima to define marriage. I will ask myself to define. To me, marriage is a relationship between two people. It's a mutually beneficial relationship between two people, not beneficial to one side. Because once it's beneficial to one side, it's not a marriage. It's a lord and master, or lady and
slave.
You know, so for me, I would say mutually beneficial, and we both appreciate each other, and we both love. Because you know that giz love, it dies. You know, it can't be giz forever. But you both still need each other. You know, and in this relationship, I don't see him needing her. He wants her because she's
not going.
Cooking for him.
Yeah.
She's doing all the things that a woman is supposed to do in a marriage.
And she's not financially dependent on him as well, because she takes care of herself.
So that money that he's not giving her, he's giving
5 a.m.
the 5 a.m. call.
Yes.
I mean, to me, that's not a marriage.
Obviously. Well, let me take this call and then we'll continue. Margaret is calling us from Egbeda. Good morning, Margaret. Margaret, are you still there? Okay, I don't think so. YK, you were...
Yeah, so to me, so a marriage has to be mutually beneficial to both parties. Once it's not, you don't have a marriage. So my advice to women is make sure you both love and respect each other. In this case, I don't see him respecting her. Even if I was her husband, I won't respect her. Because, I mean, does she think she's being selfless? She's not. She's just trying to be a martyr, and hey, my husband, she's not going to the church. My husband, go and sleep, madam.
But she also talked about family members who have stood by her. I remember there was a girl I knew a long time ago.
His family members.
Yes, his family members.
She should ask her own family whether they like it.
So I know someone, you know, when we're young girls growing up, she was in a relationship with this boy that didn't treat her well. But she was loved by his family. The family wanted her for him.
They wanted a girl that could take it.
She would go to visit him in the family house. The mother-in-law would, you know, have her, they spend time together. They would go out to visit the family and friends and everything. But the boy himself would bring different girls to the house while she was there. It was obvious that he didn't love her, but the family really wanted her. And she was willing to bank whatever her life on that the mother loves me, his family loves me.
For how long?
So you can see that...
Did he marry her in the end?
No, he didn't.
You can see that the person she's dating the wrong person. She's supposed to be dating the boy's mother.
Abi?
You see that, because we need to be telling ourselves the truth. And then the mother that is seeing everything that is happening now, and then seeing that you're the footmat, how will she respect you? And then the mother already knows that she has a problem. So she's looking for the best person to come and help her curtail and solve this her problem.
She don't spoil already.
The people, human beings, we're selfish. We're innately selfish beings. So people, they look for the one we go work for them. Our business with they. You understand? And the one that makes me laugh so much is the high moral compass that this woman has. And all of us, we as human beings, we have. And as Christians, that you're standing there in church and you're trying to say, you know, I'm the good woman, I'm the Christian mother, I will tolerate anything, I will not cheat, but I will not forgive. Madam, I'm a Catholic. They told us there's small sin and there's big sin, but I became an adult. I realized that there's no sin that is bigger than any other one. Sin na sin. So as you know, cheat, but you know, forgive, na still sin. That heavenly race that you're jumping to, is na still sin. So whether you commit adultery, kukuma go enjoy yourself after 30 years, because whether if you think that is what will open the gate of heaven, they just open it and say, welcome. If you have all forgiveness in your heart and you die, my sister, you're not going anywhere.
Prince has called us from Lekki. Good morning, Prince.
Good morning, ladies. Compliment again.
Thank you.
Amaka, so the lady should get the mother. I got to that one there. So this is my take on the issue as discussed. I really feel for the lady. Feeling for the lady means it's our society and the way we are founded. First, lack of education, lack of exposure, and generally overwhelming outlook of the society. And then the caller that spoke about religion spoke about it extensively. Religion has been the bane of our society. So religion is making us say God hates divorce, because that place is a church. God hates divorce, that's number one. Number two, religion is making us not to commit any fornication, any adultery. But then, Madam Nima will berate me again when I come to legal time. Legalistically, what are the process for that woman to obtain a divorce and move on? The property is there. The property is there that she has laid claims to, because the children will always go on. But for me, the only thing I would do stay here is to praise the woman. She's a very kind and good woman. Society shouldn't allow her kindness. Somebody that sees the husband 3 times a day, not just to put tusa for the man and don't go. Woman is a very good woman. Thank you very much, lady.
Prince, thank you for your contribution. Is she really a kind woman? Is that what kindness means?
No, she is.
But it's not out of kindness. It's out of anger and bitterness. She says, I cannot forgive him. I will be in this together. So it's not really kindness. Let's be honest.
I'm looking at it another way.
It's
because when Amaka made the statement, marry the mom, I have seen it traditionally where they will say, the mother will say, this is my choice. The son will marry that one, but he can't love her.
Okay.
And the mom will make sure that that woman births children, lives and thrives by her own provision. The son will then marry his love, who the mother might never like, who will also bet and thrive on the husband. I've seen that. That one I've seen before. I'm also looking at this woman's choice of language. She was speaking pidgin. Maybe in expressing herself and the deep hurt she has felt, she used the word, I can't forgive it. That's how deep it was. I hear the woman saying, this woman that is saying, I will not leave, is saying if the man changes 1 minute, she's just looking for his validation, where he changes 1 second and says, you have been the best thing in my life. I am sorry that I did not do right by you. This one will forgive. This is not the diary of a mad black woman. She would forgive and she would stay. And she just wants to be told by her, women are raised.
Do you really even think she will forgive?
No, she will. She might not heal. She might not forget. But she would stay, she would forgive, and she will continue to be a better woman. Her standards of marriage are not the same with us. Her standards of marriage is how well you raise your kids in an abusive. I know someone who is living.
Nima, sorry, let me interrupt you and take this call. This person is calling us a second time. Margaret is calling us from Egbeda. Good morning, Margaret.
Good morning. Please, I just want to chip in. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you, Margaret.
Okay. So I think her point is that she's trying to lay a good example for the children. I think the children is her focus. Yes. But to be sincere, I think the example that she's laying, that she feels is a good one, is actually not a good one. Because even the children are not enjoying that home. The way the man is treating her, it could build negative kind of stuff on the children philosophy stuff. So I think it's better when a relationship is not working like this. It's better to stay out. I always advise distance space. Even your prayer in that marriage may not work because you are praying out of grudge. When you give distance space, protect your children. The children are watching what that man is doing. She may feel, the children, when they grow up, they may not take it. They will feel like, I can't take what my mother went through. So we should always be wise. Even the Bible that we are reading said, in everything get wisdom. Because it's the principal thing.
So there's no wisdom in this. Thank you so much, Margaret. Nima, you were saying.
So I see
in everything apply wisdom. There's no wisdom here.
No. Depending on your wisdom. I say women, we are taught that some women cannot, they will develop diseases when they go through some abuses, autoimmune diseases. Then you will now see the woman in their 80s bawling. Some have defined their lives differently. What you call pain is not what they call pain. This woman is lack of better language, lack of better understanding of the terms she wants to use. She's just asking the church. That's why she's saying it in church, that I have endured so much pain, I have endured loneliness, I have had... Whereas the man is just training her to be independent, but because that's not her worldview. She's looking at it and thinking, I would bear it. I say I know someone who's learnt that no matter how wrong, how erroneous or in thinking of her husband is, she would never correct him.
Okay, so...
And she's living in that marriage, even when it affects her and her life, she will not say a word. And she will tell me, she'll say, a good woman builds her home. She quotes that Bible verse all the time when she's advising.
Where's the home?
I don't understand.
Not even there.
But the home she thinks he's building is giving peace no matter what. As if the man does not need to give the woman peace.
Okay. Please, let's change that. It's not acceptable. If there was a time that people used to... No,
you know that we are all sitting on the same table here now.
I don't think that there's any human female.
I'm trying to do what I have seen, which is old an argument for this woman and how she's wired. It doesn't mean that she'll be sad in her old age. She thinks that as long as her children...
She's obviously bitter. She's obviously
this
angry.
Woman is bitter.
Yes, so she does not...
If she hears sorry, make her tell you what she go take leave. If she hears sorry from him, she's fine. I'm coming somewhere, you never finish. If she hears sorry from him, she's fine. If she hears that his family says, I know you're the best woman, as long as that woman outside, they do not accept the woman, she's fine. If she hears her kids say that, mommy, after all you went through in daddy, she's fine. She doesn't think that the children will look at her and think what she could have done for herself until that becomes another phase that she's facing. Where she is right now, she don't understand them. And sadly, it is...
Well, let me tell you something.
Okay, please, before you answer that, let me take Gladys. Gladys is calling us. Good morning, Gladys.
Hello, Gladys.
Good morning. Good morning, beautiful ladies in the house. Yeah, I'm so happy to be on this show this morning.
Thank you.
And I want to give my quota of contribution to the topic, the hot topic today. You know, when I was watching that woman talk, I was seeing a confused woman. I was seeing a bitter woman. I was seeing someone who doesn't even know what she wants at all. Yes, that was all what I was seeing on her face. She's not a happy woman. And living in that toxic environment will not change who she is. It will only add to her bitterness, and it will contribute to hating even other people. Because when you don't love yourself, you can't give love to others, unfortunately. She hates herself. I look at her like someone who has hated herself so much to subject herself to that kind of toxicity, you know. So she needs a therapy, just a therapist, just the way Yemi said. I support her fully. She's in the wrong place saying her problems. Religion, the other caller, I listened to what other callers are saying, and someone said that religion is the main problem we have. Religion has really dealt with us. She's in the congregation of people who are hailing her like the virtuous woman, who she is not. She's thinking she is, but she's not. She's causing herself problems and causing her children problems. You are living with a man who is chasing you around the house with cutlasses, and this man is an unrepentant womanizer and all that, and you are doing this to your face every day. For 5 years, a man is leaving your bedroom to go and sleep with a street girl, and you know this, and then chases you with cutlass every day, and then all you could do is to go around and pick all the cutlasses and throw them away. And then a man that wants to kill you will kill you even in your sleep when you are not when you are not aware of what is happening. And these things have been happening. We have been seeing these stories. We have been reading them. We have been hearing them. I wonder why she thinks it can't happen to her. She doesn't even love her life. The children she thinks she's protecting, she will die one day and leave the children. I heard her say she doesn't want another one to come and conk her children. But one day she will die and other women will come and conquer those same children that she's thinking she's protecting. And then she's teaching those children, she has girls, she's teaching them that, oh, you can take all kinds of disrespect from a man. When a man is treating you like this, it's normal. Yes, that is a version of a virtuous woman in Africa. Because it's only in Africa that we can see that kind of virtuous woman. Africans believe that a woman who stays in her husband's house and tolerates all kinds of things is a virtuous woman. I'm not saying that we should be hurriedly leaving a husband's house. That's not what we're saying. But there are circumstances that warrant you to leave because you will die. In her circumstance, she has to leave because she will die one day. Chasing her with cutlass is not it. She will die one day. Yes, so she needs a therapy. If she's hearing me, she needs a therapy.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gladys. You know, I'm hearing that, YK, you started off with that, definitely. Because immediately she made that confession in church, the pastor actually put it back on her. He says, well, in church, you're advised to be equally yoked, meaning marry someone who believes in God, who comes to church, who is a Christian. And then mentions that that man hadn't been in church for 3 years. And then he now puts the burden back on her and says, find a way to entice him, that you have gone through 13 years of no intimacy, constant infidelity, physical and mental and emotional threats. He's still putting it back on her to find a way to entice that same man to come to church. So obviously the church is not for her. It's not there to help her. So, and I'm agreeing with everyone that says in this case, the church is a problem.
Can we advise her?
I also agree that she's confused because when she names everything she's done, meaning in spite of his cheating, I still make sure that there's food for him. I still take care of us financially. I'm still raising the children. I'm doing everything right, is what she's saying. Everything I am doing right. And yet, see where I am. So she's asking for a solution. She's not looking for, I don't believe that she's just looking for a sorry. She's confused. She just wants a way out. And religion is holding her. So for me, I don't think religion, definitely she needs therapy. She needs a group of women who understand the importance of loving yourself and loving your children. When one thing also I hear everyone say is that, what she's going through, the female children will think it's something they can accept. How about the male children? That think that is what they expect of women that they meet in their lives. They'll be wondering why they don't have proper relationships because these women don't want to be with men that have turned out like that. Do we want that also for our sons? So this woman is in a serious, she needs help. And it's not church, and it's not sorry that she's looking for. She wants a way out, and she needs to do it.
She has had 13 years of
knowing
training.
That she's doing the right thing.
She has had 13 years of training of loneliness. So she does not need to depend on someone. She didn't have a companion in 13 years. She only has children. She has had 13 years of training of independence financially because somebody is not footing any bills. The only thing she's there is a certificate of marriage and maybe papa of children. But she doesn't have a sexual partner. She doesn't have a companion marriage partner. She's learnt independence, but she's not accepting it as her next phase. She's the one denying that herself. So I hope she's watching. Sometimes when the men are denying you food, money, help, companionship, everything that they're denying you, they're telling you can do well by yourself.
I don't know if YK or Amaka have last tips to share because we're wrapping up this conversation right now.
The only thing I can say is that she needs therapy. As in she needs to first accept that she's in a bad place and that unforgiveness and that forgiveness is not for the other person.
It's for her.
It's for you.
YK, any last words?
Do you think all these diseases she says she has, and they say it's lack of sex. It's not lack of sex. It is lack of
self-worth.
Peace.
Peace. Mental, because
psychological stress.
Yes, all these things. With all that stress, you will develop all kinds of ailments. Your kidneys will not work. So, if you want to stay there, start training another woman to look after your children because you will not be there to look after your children. So.
Thank you so much, ladies. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we will move on to the next topic for the day. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Entertainment. just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment, now on DSTV channel 164. TVC Entertainment, something for everyone.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments. Just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the black table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the black table.
Entertainment just found a new home. Your favorite shows, your biggest stars, now closer than ever. TVC Entertainment.
TVC Entertainment, now on DSTV channel 164.
TV Entertainment, something for everyone.
You guys, this was the gist about Irasta and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP, but me I don't know sha. Cause fake vlogs yakpa. And if you ask me, it's giving sauce.
Listen, I just checked the new TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel like right now, and they just dropped the update.
Are you for
No cap.
I've actually been noticing those guys. They're always on it 100. Like they always post the gist before anyone else. Me, I love them oh, and that's on periods.
Like I just aligned with them like last week, and almost they've been dropping back to back.
Facts. I love how it's straight from the source. No cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express, premium gist on cruise mode. Always first, always next.
Clock it.
Clock it.
You know what, guys? I just joined.
Active.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. So a group of women in Enugu State have sparked widespread reactions after taking to the streets to protest the activities of alleged sex workers in their community. The women claimed that the presence of the sex workers has negatively affected family life, accusing them of luring away their husbands and even influencing their sons. The protest has since generated intense debate. While some sympathize with the women and believe they have the right to defend their homes and community values, others argue that the blame may be directed at the wrong people. They insist that married men and adult sons should be held accountable for their own choices.
Mando magafti, mandala hagafti. How do you live Tagara? How do we will as I show must go? Anyone who must be better. Ha kare gara mando no na azu. How do we will? Mando no give back yourself. I'll be smart, you know. So,
welcome back. So the question I think we're going to ask today is, are these women justified in their protest, or are they unfairly placing responsibility on sex workers instead of the men involved? Can outsiders truly destroy a home, or does that responsibility rest with those who made commitments to their families? Of course, we'd like to hear your thoughts on this video. Please join the conversation by calling us on 0201-635-2013 or 0902-416-3440. And remember, you can join us live on DSTV channel 164. Ladies, a group of women have decided, you know what, we're going to fight for our families, our husbands, our sons, and our community.
Leave my husband for me. What? Leave my husband for us.
I don't know who it was.
Abi? Amaka, interpret what you're saying.
What were they saying? You were saying that these women are very, very angry, extremely angry, that they are fighting sex workers, and they say no to sex workers because they're enticing their husbands, taking their husbands from them. You know, their husbands, they service their husbands and everything, so that they must go. They must go. Hi, who do us?
Why? You don't agree that they should protest?
Who do us in 2026? You know, before, when they do us before, it was okay because we did not know better. And we were conditioned. But in 2026, we've come far, we've come a long way. Who do us? Hi. I said, do you know my pain in this whole thing is the fact that the women have made the men passive victims. You see, this whole enabling thing that we do. Then you're fighting the sex workers.
I don't know.
They open business.
They're just protesting.
So if I open business, it's on you to come and buy my business now. Abi? If nobody comes over a period of time, it's a bad business now. Close shop now. Not be so.
I have.
But if I open business and the business is thriving, I will expand my business. And if I'm a customer, so if I don't get customer, so who is this customer? Did I force customer to come and buy from me? Did I force customer to come? So, and we are not blaming the customer. That these men that made a vow to these women broke the vow. They are cheating men. They are morally bankrupt. They can't be trusted. I see not the issues, the character of these men, but you woke up, dressed up, and went to fight the sex workers.
Amaka, we know that there's something called temptation. If they were not there, this man would not be tempted. So this man, they lack character. No, see, let's be honest. There's something called temptation. After all, let us talk about this trade that you made as an example. There's some kinds of trade, even in our country, where we import some things and we say, take out the imported things so that our own can do well. So these people have brought a trade that's tempting the men. These are men that, usually will be with their wives. But
they will not be with their wives. They will not be with their wives. They will be with their mistresses. See, it's the same. I can't stand it when I see a married woman go and meet her husband's mistress. They leave my husband alone. Leave your husband alone. And then the mistress will now beat them very well on top.
Yes.
That beating, they deserve
That
it.
one now they
Right.
Because why are you going to face your husband? Your husband, you have business. Don't have business. They forgo meet the sex worker for their building. Make the sex worker beat them very well. Come out from there. Say, they spoil business for us. What?
Well, are we encouraging this sex work?
I am not encouraging anybody. I'm saying face your husband in the house. Don't go.
I beg, I'm on the women's side.
I trust you.
Leave my husband for me, let me just tell you now. Leave our husbands for us, out of our community. The women, I did not see anybody with broom there now. Now, people they sweep bad thing come up for community, and when people parade your street, you did not have broom. You will go to their junction, you sweep their bad, evil legs out of the community. Because
and collect serious beating.
That's the assumption. Because they did not go as what they call it in Igbo. We have what we call women. I have rapper now. I don't think I get rapper. I get two rapper now and blouse. If me and my colleague wives from my husband's side, we tie our rapper. I pity the sex worker that survived it. Wait for it and see. Your body gonna tell you when we are done. You want to wait to the community. If we tell you we don't want your trade is affecting our family circle. The most important unit of society, we say we don't want her for our community. Some communities collectively agree on their traditions. Did you listen to the pastor?
Excuse me, can I ask you this question? Before you collectively anything, the husbands, when
we are coming back there.
Talking about the husband.
We are coming back to the husbands. But first of all, before we come back for the other one, we put our fabofun. You see that man, we'll come back to him, but you see the women carry your seductive trades, cleavage, opening, body, and all of the things that are parading on the street, giving them ideas. Because until you came, rapper was seductive. If I tie rapper in the house, he will be enticed. If I tie rapper, I did not even tie, he will be seduced. But until you came with blush on your face. You started
giving him options he didn't have in the beginning.
And then you go and
take options.
Because you have already used something, you will not be able to give him monkey shadow or the other shadow. The man will not
you said go and lay your own shadow down.
Do you realize that sex workers go, that this man will still find
of course.
A morally bankrupt human being is a morally bankrupt human being.
No. In this, why you are mixing it up? Sex worker and polygamy is different.
Okay.
In this kind of community, what you will have is co-wife. And this society unit, family unit will not be badly affected.
And the way I'm reviewing it's like drugs.
Yes, now
you bring drugs into a community. You say to them
no to sex worker in our community. My hand is not there. If you try it, I come to your community, try to beat me. If I go back and I bring reprisal, me and my co-women, we come back. Only God knows if we make it.
Reprisal. When the sex workers equip themselves and face you. The way they face your husband.
I said not lie.
No, the sex worker, how many of them compared to all the women in the community can
you don't know how many they are.
These ones are not violent women now. So one sex worker will not think she wants to be violent. She go and beat one of them. Oh, she that provoked them.
We're not focusing on the cancer.
We are coming back.
Who is the cancer?
The man. We're focusing on the individual that should take responsibility for their actions.
On them, but leave our husbands alone.
Hey.
Wear cloth, Wear cloth.
What would make I wish men could call us. What makes a man leave his home for a sex?
It's escape.
Okay.
It's escape.
What is it?
I'm not justifying adultery.
No, but
I'm just saying that men, they once in a while want to do these things, escape. But if you now put it as
why don't you find a decent woman? Why must you go to a sex worker?
That's the problem.
Because the community are filled with decent women, so they will not find
double standards. So in some communities, men don't want to be seen as polygamists, or the women have even told them, it's only me, can only marry one wife because Iboma have taught us. Nobody's having co-wives again, sisters in the marriage and all of that. They don't have it again.
No, but there's also responsibility of marrying a co-wife.
But do you realize that sex workers is the oldest business in the world? In the world.
Of what?
In the world.
Women without what?
Women without morals now. Yes, now, of course. And let me tell you something.
We're going to use broom and sweep all their bad morals away.
And why is this sex workers' business the oldest business in the world? And why is it that with time, with changes, with evolution, it has not gone out? Why?
You know, you say sex workers not get retirement.
Because
sex workers not they get pension.
They have customers that have refused to stop being customers because there's a need they are servicing. Because if you don't take out the cancer, they
are mixing it.
So
not every sex worker is actually there to meet needs. Some are there to destroy society. Some, their goal is to be cheaper, give cheaper and lose options.
That is not true.
That's not true. You never see man with their dignity, that is so committed in his marriage.
Then his sex worker, he's committed in his marriage. The sex worker went to meet.
There was a point that Nima made when you're talking about instead of having co-wives, they are meeting the sex workers. Co-wife is more expensive than a sex worker.
That's the thing. Cheaper women. That's what I said. Cheaper options. These women, they too know that they don't have anything they want to make in life. They'll say, okay, this this unit, this marriage unit, that's my profession. I want to be targeting it. Even when the men sometimes don't come there. Once a man is at a bar, that's why they say alcohol and this thing go together. They'll be using that time when he's intoxicated to be seducing him and making him forget.
Why did he go and intoxicate in their house?
But drinking does not mean
he should intoxicate in his house now. Maybe he has beer in his house.
Please, people should put the onus on the man.
No, you cannot
that does not have.
You cannot put it entirely on the man.
That is not disciplined.
Morally upright women will not be in that business, and they will be concerned about how their actions, their traits, is affecting society. So if they don't want to be concerned about it, we're gonna make them concerned.
But let's also look at it. I know in this case it may seem a little bit funny because they seem like these are women of a particular community. But sex work has become more international than that.
Okay.
We're dealing with a different kind of sex work these days. We seem to even have them in, they dress it, they call it different sorts of names now.
Yes,
and in those cases, we have
things they call on all these Twitter and things.
What are you talking about?
These women
fan club.
No, not fan club. Ladies that go out.
Oh, okay, escorts.
The escorts, the club,
escorts. There's another name. Hook up. Thank you.
That's why I said that the sex work is not people's problem. There's the men know what they are doing.
So obviously there's a need. And I want to ask decent women in the community. As you said, this is the oldest profession in the world and is evolving as the world is evolving. If there's a need, when is it the right time for us to be honest with ourselves about this need that men have, and then maybe we'll see this thing differently?
Which need?
They need to have options.
Am I man? This is a man here.
No. Let's just talk about. No,
producer, can we bring any man from the studio to sit here with us?
There's a need that men have, no matter what they have.
That question.
Whether they are poor or rich, whether they are living in the village or they are living in the city, there is a need for escape. Is there a time where women now need to be honest with themselves that there is a need that this group of women, there's a need that they provide for, and so accept them. Let them understand their place, and then we move on peacefully.
Well, men have sexual needs, so as women. And men are more adventurous sometimes than women in their sexual needs. So you have yellow at home, you want to know how black is. Well, you have black at home. I've been hearing this one is freshest. You hunt, you get the freshest.
The freshest of the fresh.
Of the freshest. It's just that quest. Now only you fresh on this table. Our only child on the table. Men have that adventurous thing. They want to know. They want to explore more. But a man who has now, who is more in control of himself, somebody who is more responsible and accountable, would know that this is a small children thing. So most men that remain in their small boys' brain, they do it continuously. I see women accepting, because in Africa, a man can have more than 30. And they will be all, and if you born for him, you sleep with them. The women didn't used to bother. But we're at an exposure now where we think...
But which is easier to get? Do we want co-wives, or do we prefer you go outside, do your thing and come home?
No, your co-wife is your banked mom for your kids in case of anything. Your sister, a good woman that can be there. You build a relationship, but we no longer build this relationship.
What I can hear you say is that 90% of men are in their boyhood mindset.
Are you saying 90% of them are cheating?
Okay, yes.
That means any man way they do,
because all these brothels, all these hookups, all these things that we see going on, let's not lie to ourselves. All these people are outside. So you're trying to tell me that all these men that are outside now, they are boyhood,
they're immature. So they're immature men.
So what we're dealing with is like less than 10% mature men in the world. Wow.
Yeah, I agree. I think so.
That's really scary.
I think so.
Does a woman prefer to have her husband have 10, 15 co-wives, or she's willing to accept a man that goes out, takes care of his need and escape,
You know
and
that
comes
is
home
relative.
and faces
It's not,
life.
that is subjective.
And comes back, faces his family.
Depends on
he doesn't even remember the person.
Yes.
Can you call?
It depends on the women. It depends on
Is
the
it better a side chick or a sex worker? A side chick has needs. She wants to be in his life. She wants Valentine's Day too, Christmas holiday.
Wow.
Probably she may decide she wants to have a child, but a sex worker doesn't ask for all that. Maybe the sex worker just needs.
So
Take care of needs.
ask Nima that is supporting them.
The financial contribution for a sex worker is per time, per use. But a sex chick, side chick needs a
maintenance. Chick is a co-wife.
Okay.
Welcome. I want to know you from afar. I want to know the size and everything because this lesser risk. I want to be able to say this one. Oh, I know what she's doing. If he comes home and he's purging, did you eat at Madame A's house? Madame A cooked too much pepper. I've been at the egusi she cooked those for. You know, I want to be able to point at what the activities are. It protects me to know her, particularly from sexual.
You know there are some men that will have like. Men of your religion that will have 4 wives and still have mistresses outside.
You know, I said that they were doing one topic when the guy had toasted the girl and the girl found out he was married when she came out. She saw him at another place with the whole family.
Yes.
That's not a Muslim man. But the ones that are still boys, whose minds are not formed, they refuse to mature. They'll be doing all those nonsense things.
It does not protect you from sexually transmitted diseases because you don't know what that woman, whether she has a sugar boy, whether she has other men, and then you feel like you know her, that she's the only one your husband is going to. You don't know what she's going to do outside, and she might be cheating on him and back, and it's coming back to you.
If they apply Sharia to her, she will not like it.
No one good.
They should apply Sharia to her. She will not like it. It is a mutual. It is her and him, and him and me. That's what polygamy is. It's not him.
So someone said, someone said, Dami Bika said, now so my friend husband go Thai massage place, and they asked him if he wanted happy ending.
Wow.
The man said no without even knowing what it meant. When he told his wife, she said, now sex they offer you.
So that's what I'm saying. This thing is evolving. It's in every part of our community now. We need to be careful.
Are we saying YouTube?
But anyway, yes, please. YouTube messages.
I'm trying to look for.
Okay, I have let me take this message someone sent. Says, I get really sad when I see these things. As mothers, we must learn to have a voice and be bold enough to look at our situation from the outside. So she's talking about the first topic. I bet you if she was advising someone else, she would know the right things to say. Our parents did us a disservice. We have been wired to accept so many abnormal things and call it normal. As a mother, she should do differently by her kids and bring them up to understand that what is normal for many should be unacceptable. This is Mrs. Tijani that sent this. So that's the first story. She's saying that we accept some things as normal because we have been conditioned to do so, but we must change it for the next generation. They must know that these things that are seen as normal are not normal. Any other comments?
Just Reason says that the truth is that some of the women that are married now into polygamy, that or just at the loose end, they usually had been the man's hookup at some point.
Of course, you have to take it from the pool.
You can't,
when you even see hookup, the hookups these days, come on, it's let's leave it.
No,
I think maybe
are you trying to talk down at women who are married?
You know, I'm saying that the cancer we need to concentrate on.
We're concentrating on the men.
Yes, the cancer of the men. We need to talk about the men. What do we want? What advice do we have for these men?
You see, that's why I said those women protesting should have protested to their husbands in the house. If I have a problem with my husband because he's going out, or my man because he's going out to meet another woman, I am not going to go and meet the woman. It is that husband of mine that I will face. Oga, how waiting happen? No. So I do not ever agree with going to meet the woman outside. Face your own
Husband.
You're talking to the woman.
But you can do various things at the same time. You can do both.
Yeah, I like this comment that says, Anima, send your account number. Let me credit you today.
Okay.
For this. So please send me a DM.
I'm sure it's a man that wants to credit
you.
you.
No, it's Hafsa, it's a woman. Maybe she likes my point. Thank you, Hafsa.
No, Hafsa is a Muslim like you now.
Send me a DM. Let me send him account number.
But that's the truth. What advice do we have for men or for boys who use this services? Because I heard that a long time ago, in the olden days, these women were actually used to introduce boys to learning about how to be intimate with women.
When they were wild, so they are wild oats.
So they are wild oats.
How do we want to see our men? What advice do we have for them? Our sons, okay, if maybe the husbands are too far gone, how about our sons? How do we raise them so that they don't think that a sex worker is something that they should even go to?
See,
ask Nima.
Nima knows.
YK must answer this question. YK answer.
YK, we have 1 minute left.
Because YK supports this trade. That's what she's saying.
I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, answer then.
I said first the women. Which answer what?
Answer now.
No, that advice now.
They say the question is, how do you raise your boys not to?
I don't have son. You have son. You are talk. How do you raise your son?
Okay, you raise an adult man that I don't want to mention.
Yes.
But let me leave you.
Anyway, okay.
Me, I believe that it is not something virtuous. It is not something to be considered at all.
Yeah.
That's how I was raised. That's how the men in my circle were raised. We do not consider such thing. It's not for us. It should not be seen. And it goes to the core of your union. It violates it. It's also a huge disrespect to your partner that you end up with to bring them to consider whether you're to worry about where you are, what you do part-time. Whether they see you, they don't see you, be faithful to that marriage. If you're tired of the marriage, you can't be saying that one you're divorce honorably. Move on and chest your choice. No need to name names and call the woman at home. She did not meet it. She does not give me shadow style. She's not a good woman. She does not cook for me.
She's saying, how will you raise your son?
I'm raising my son to be virtuous, to consider it something immoral.
That's all. And disgusting.
That's all.
Thank you so much, ladies. Ladies, thank you again for our conversation today.
Not treat the conversation.
Maybe we'll do a part 2 where Amaka will come and tell us exactly the way to go. The cancer.
She wants to talk to the men. She never rests until she abused the men.
Okay. I will give Amaka another chance, maybe tomorrow. You can come and talk about the men.
Thank you, guys. Talk about the men.
Thank you. And our viewers, thank you for joining us today. We will see you tomorrow for another interesting episode. Bye for now.